brushes. What's up everybody, it's your girl Chibi Chaz back with another video. Finally, I am giving you guys the secret Krabby Patty formula. So a lot of my chibi girlies out there have been for years asking me, girl, what is that bead on your face? What's that routine? That little makeup routine you got going on? Yeah, what's that? To be completely honest with you guys, the only reason why I've been holding off on making a makeup routine is because, well, I didn't really have like a set one. It took me until I was 20, about to be 21 in a week. Sorry YouTube, I might have lied. To for real get a grip on what my makeup routine was. I have tried so many products, other girls' routines, all of that, and I just could not find one that I was like, this is it. Grab your makeup brushes and let's go. First things first, one of the most important steps, prep your face. After you wash your face, it is so important to moisturize. For me personally, like I was saying in the beginning, I have really dry skin. I use a lot of hydrating products after I wash my face. If you are a person that has oily skin, I don't really have the remedies for that right now. For me, right after I wash my face, the first thing I'm putting on my skin is going to be my niacinamide, called niacinamide. So what this does, it's a mineral blemish formula. So it helps with any like some type of blemishes. My camera kind of blurs it out because I have a blur effect on my camera. I have some of these like blemishes going on around my skin. Niacinamide, it will help a lot with that. So first things first, no. Before we hop into the serums, realistically, the most important thing that my mom always taught me is to keep your face dewy when you're applying skincare products. I use this Pearl Essence Hydrating Face Mist with rose water and hyaluronic acid. This is what it looks like. I got this from Marshall's. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Now you're going to go in with your niacinamide serum. Don't put the applicator on your skin. What you do to your face, you as well do to your neck. Next thing you're gonna do again is you're going to hydrate your face. Now I go in with my hyaluronic acid serum. I get the one from Good Molecules just because they have a bigger one. I am a very dry person. I do have to do this twice. Now that may not again be for everyone, because if your skin's not as dry as mine, then like you definitely don't need to put as much. But the minute I put this serum on my face, it soaks right up. Now we're going to apply our lotion. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but how you need to be putting on your serums is from lightest to thickest, and the last one should be your moisturizer. Now the one that I use is actually one that my man picked out for me. It's Confidence in a Cream Rosy Tone. Now I don't know if he got this for me just because it was pink. Now we're just going to, and you don't need a lot. That's like the great part, is you don't need a lot. Now look at that moisturized face, girl. That's what you call prepped. Okay. Next product that we are going to be using is this NYX Bear With Me Dewy Primer. I'm not gonna hold you guys. I will say I give this product like a 7 out of 10. Maybe I just don't know how to use it that well, or maybe I'm not applying as much, but I just don't feel like this gives the tacky feel that I'm going for. It's cute because it's like a jelly, you feel me? Like, but other than that, it's kind of mid. What I swear by and what I need to get, because I'm just kind of waiting to use this out, but what I usually do use is the e.l.f. primer, that blue e.l.f. primer. It's art. We are going to use this primer for today. Again, it's pretty good, but I do prefer the e.l.f. primer. So I am going to use about this much of this primer. Apply it in the areas that I'm going to be wearing makeup. Now I don't apply it on my forehead, and the reason for that is because my forehead is a completely different shade than the rest of my face, and ain't nobody got time to be sitting there color correcting my forehead. I be having my bang out anyways, my edges. Like me personally, I just feel like it's just doing too much. But if you put makeup on your forehead, continue to do that. Just kind of fit it in where you can within my makeup routine. So now that we have prepped our face to the gods, let's jump into the base. Foundations, I usually only use skin tints. This Laura Mercier one, this one right here, I've been using the most recently, and we are going to be using in my makeup routine today. I have this in the color 4N1 Wheat. Put it on my hand like this. I did put like this much on, and I remember a YouTuber, her name's Inya. I used to love watching her. She would blow on her foundation to make it spread like a palette, and I've done it ever since because I feel like it makes you have like a lighter layer. Like instead of applying this glob onto your brush, blow on it, and now you got that. I don't know if other people do that too, but like she's the one who taught me. So I'm gonna use this brush. I literally don't know the freaking brand of this brush, but I think it's Elf. I want to say it's Elf, but I also don't want to say it's Elf. I got this at Target in the Ulta section, so I know this is probably at Ulta. And y'all, best brush ever. Just find what it looks like. Okay, I don't know. This is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna take this part of the brush, tap it in, and start blending. Like, you can't even tell. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is perfect. This is such a perfect skin tint. Like, oh my god. It doesn't even feel like I'm putting stuff on my face for real. When I tell you, like, I go over this shit a couple of times just to make sure, like, I'm looking bristly, I'm looking well finished. Okay, now my favorite part of my routine always is the concealer. But before we get into concealer, let's do our eyebrows. I always forget to. I'm not gonna hold y'all, but do this first. You're gonna do your eyebrows first, and then this is why I haven't done the tutorial, y'all. I ain't no fucking teacher. So how I do my eyebrows is I just grab a spoolie brush like this, and I actually use Edge Control. This is the one that I use for my eyebrows. It comes in like a small one. You can get it small, big, whatever. An alternative, if you don't feel comfortable using like Edge Control, the Elf sticky pomade thing, I'll put a picture right here too. That shit works real well too, but this holds more, and I feel like I get the same effects when I do this as well as I used pomade, because this doesn't flake either. This Edge Control I use like sometimes on my head, and when have y'all seen me flake for real with my edges? Don't play in my damn face right now. I'm just gonna scoop just a tad bit out. I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up. And if you don't really like the soap brows, go ahead and do your brows how you want. You feel me? Like, I know like some girls, like soap brows don't really fit their face, and that's perfectly fine. This is my makeup routine, so I'm just letting you know. Real easy, simple, boom, bow, boom, boom, pow. That's why I always forget to do them, because they're so easy to do. And when I tell y'all these brows don't move, I will go to sleep in these brows, wake up, and they're still plastered. Okay, like, now for my favorite part of my routine is the concealer. I use so many different concealers. So let's start off with my more expensive one. It's going to be the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I've been using Shape Tape since I learned how to do makeup, and I've never ever switched up on my girl. And this is the one that we are going to use in today's makeup routine. And this is going to be in the shade Medium Tan Sand. So I do like to do like the light under eye, but I don't like it to be so light that it looks like Flashback Mary behind cameras. So what I do is I will choose literally only like one shade lighter than my skin tone. Instead of doing 2, 3 like most people, I do only one shade lighter than my actual skin tone to make my under eye look, just so it looks a little bit more natural. For my drugstore products that I do use and swear by, this is like a very popular one. Y'all already know, the LA Pro Concealer. I use this one in the shade Pure Beige. Every time I read these titles, it just makes me realize, like, damn, I'm a light bright for real. This is such a good one. You don't know about this one, like, you know, makeup for real. The hype was real. The hype was real. Like I said, I'm an e.l.f. connoisseur. e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Look at how I scraped the ends of the earth for this concealer. This, realistically, these two go hand in hand. You're obviously not gonna get the same coverage as Shape Tape with this, but damn near, okay? This right here, chef's kiss. 10 out of 10. Like, if I don't want to invest in Shape Tape, I would definitely invest in e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This one is going to be in the shade Medium Beige. We are going to use the Shape Tape one today, the Ultra Creamy, the Ultra Creamy one, because it gives a more dewier finish. I'm going to apply it to my inner corner and outer corner. I used to literally do like a whole triangle, and I'm like, why did I do that? I was wasting so much product. And then I'm going to put it around my nose, my chin. It's very useful to use sometimes, like, to have a fan. I used to have like a bougie fan, but mine breaks every single time. So I'm going to just use, since I don't have my fan, I'm just going to use my hands to fan out. But I do like to let my concealer kind of get a little dry and tacky. Since I'm an impatient fuck, I just fan it out. I'm not about to sit here and wait, be on my phone, like, no. Because if I do that, I'm going to completely forget that I even have concealer on my face. Once you feel like it's pretty dry, pretty tacky, you're going to take the edge of this brush, or find a brush that looks like this, and start tapping it in where you want it. So I go underneath my eye corner. I kind of make it like a triangle. Like, I go in like a triangle. And I do bring my concealer all the way up to my temple to create more like that cut eye, because I do have monoloid eyes, so it fits my face better that way. And don't worry if it looks a little botchy, because like right now my concealer is not looking like this side look good, but this side I'm like, Oh, you see that? Oh no. Just keep blending, because once we're finished, we're gonna go over it with this side anyways. Then I'm gonna flip to this side and just fully blend out. Now, next step that we are going to do, bronze slash contour. I don't really contour. I don't know how to. So we are gonna bronze. And bronzing is also one of my second favorite step. As y'all know, I love to look like Kiss the Sun. If you don't like this much bronzer, obviously apply it how you must. But me personally, what I've been using as a liquid bronzer is this Maybelline Eraser Multi Concealer. This is gonna be in the color 148. This is what I found best for my complexion. I am going to basically just like, yeah, start at the temple and just kind of, yeah, go down like that. I don't know, bro. And then I'm gonna take like a fluffier brush. This is what I use as my bronzer brush, and I'm going to just pat it in. Make sure where you're going at the temple, you're really focusing on that point. Like, look at that. Like, I don't know, y'all, like, that shit fire. That shit right there is fire. I got kissed by the sun. So after you're done doing that with your bronzer, I am going to use this Cheek Do Serum blush by ColourPop. Really good, by the way. So I'm gonna put this on my hand. I really don't know how to apply this, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I just put it on my hand and kind of do the same thing with my concealer, foundation. I like to use a really precise brush for my blush because I'm really precise on how I put it and where I put it. Like, most people are backwards, where they kind of like, ooh, hand with blush and then more precise with bronzer. I'm complete opposite. I like to put my blush right near my eye and on my cheekbone, kind of right above my bronzer. I look warm, but not too warm. It gives island gal. Look at that. Like, y'all, to me, that's tea. So once you're finished with doing your liquid blush and liquid bronzer, I am going to go in with my all-time other favorite. If you guys know a better one, let me know. But I'm so far using this Morphe Pink Fake Setting Powder. So this is what it is. It's the brightening pink. This is what it looks like. It's so fucking fine. I swear by pink now. Like, for my under eye, I won't switch up on it. Part of it is just because it's pink, but also because, like, since I am more of a warm undertone gal, doing like the white and the yellow was too yellow and white was too white. Pink is just right. You like how I did that? Tell Dr. Seuss I'm coming for that damn career. Hello. I am going to use one of these. Lifesaver! Bro, go on, Shein. They get you get like a 20 pack for $2. Go on, Shein, girl. And get you one of these. Yeah, so I'm gonna use this. Mine's just dirty. Don't talk about it. Okay, press it in, and then I'm going to press it where I put my concealer. Now, I am not gonna hold y'all. I need to learn how to be a little bit more precise with my bake because I'm not. Usually I just be putting this shit on and like, so I am going to make sure I'm shaping my eye shape again. I don't want it to be fully where my beat is. Almost. You feel me? I don't want it to fully be where I beat my blush and bronzer, but just about, you know, like just like a little bit, like touching the temple. Only a little bit. What I like about this powder, you literally don't need much on your puff because like it's just so pigmented and it's so good. Like, this is as much as I applied in my thing. As y'all see, like it's there. But if you guys know like a better setting powder, please let me know. Like a pink one though. Pink, please. I really suck at doing this. I don't know if it's just me. Like, do y'all suck at doing one side of your face too? Look at this one versus this one. What's happening? That's as good as it's gonna get. Like, realistically, again, I'm not a makeup guru. What the fuck? Whatever. You're gonna apply it where you put it basically on your concealer. The only place I'm not really focused around is like around my nose, because like I don't really give a fuck about that. You feel me? We're also gonna go underneath a little bit, underneath my chin. Not too much because I don't really care, but just enough. While this is setting, this is when I like to go ahead and do my lips. Now let me put you guys on to my new lip combo. So what I've been using, and it's honestly low-key a life hack, and I low-key found this out like yesterday. So first thing we're gonna do is go in with this NYX Lingerie XXL lipstick, matte lipstick. This is going to be in the shade Hot Carmeleo. Now how I do this is I'm going to use it as a lip liner. So I'm going to use like the tip of this. You gotta be careful because it's going to want to be thicker because of the applicator. And don't press. The reason why I like to use this is because it's literally like tattoos onto your lip. Like, it don't move. I can drink coffee and it will not move. This right here, NYX did they thing. These are all gonna be NYX product, by the way. So now the next one, I'm going to use the same lipstick but in a different shade. This one is going to be in Candela Babe. I could be saying that completely wrong. You're going to put this in the middle of what you just did. Now this is where you press very lightly, only to kind of blend the middle. So it kind of gives this type of look. Now I am gonna go over it again. More brown to eye look. Okay. Now I'm going to take my NYX Butter Gloss. This is my favorite lip gloss ever. This one is going to be in Fortune Cookie. So now I am just going to take this higher in the middle. And I do this a lot. And only focusing really the middle. And then like voila. Look at that lip combo. And if you want like a more nudie middle like I usually do, I found this at Victoria's Secret. It's the Plump Me Up lip gloss. It does plump your lips a little bit, so if you don't like that feeling, then I wouldn't recommend buying it. But this is like the shade that it comes in. Like, you see that? It's like a nudie shade, so I'm just gonna tap that in the middle. You can also use a concealer. See that? I like that. I like that. So yeah, these are gonna be the holy trios for your lipstick look. Now that this has been sitting, we're gonna take a brush like this and wipe off that beat down. Look at that. Oh, she wanna get fucked. Whoa. Pause. Like, they come home. And then like, look at that. And ladies, that's how I do my bright eye. Stamp it. After you are done with that beat, you are going to set your face. I use my two holy grails. I usually use the e.l.f. Dewy Mist. It's the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Mist. It's white. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. But I also really like this one. It's the NYX Dewy Finish as well. It is so fine. So I always go in with my dewy setting spray first. And make sure like with this, you're like literally misting your face where you feel dry. I get down. I don't play. I feel like dewy setting sprays don't really like set your face for real. So I used the Setting All Night Microfine Setting Mist from e.l.f., the green one. And I'm going to mist that on my face. Alrighty, now that we have our base look, let's just give a moment for the base. Let's just. Now that's a base. Now after I set my face, this kind of just depends on the day, how I'm feeling. Usually at night I'll do this, but I've also been kind of doing it in the morning just because I feel like it gives my eyes a little bit more of a pop, a little bit more of a sexy feel. I'm going to go in with a black eyeliner. Right now I'm using this NYX Epic Wear liner stick, obviously in the shade black, and I'm just gonna go on my waterline. I like go on my waterline, but also like not on in it. Like I'm like on the skin of my waterline. Like look at the difference of my eyes popping. You see, like this just looks so sexy. Look at that. Now like I just look so like goth. Then I'm gonna go in and use the telescopic mascara. Y'all know about this one, and if you don't, girl, but that big. And I'm gonna put this on my under eye. Yes, yes. Then I use this and my beauty marks. I actually have a real one right there, but it gets covered up, so I just like replace it. Voila. You are done. So here is the final look. I'm gonna do like a cute little montage for you. Alrighty guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was so long overdue. I really hope this helped you guys. I know I'm not the best teacher, but I did my best, okay? Follow me on all my social medias right here down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Can't focus on me.